Main event here, we got a fight. I mean, for me, bro, this fight could be like the first fight of the night. I really don't give a shit about this fight. I'm not trying to crap on either guy, but both these guys extremely untrustworthy, inconsistent fighters, guys that I've kind of swore off betting on. And Anthony Smith, he has looked bad recently. His last fight with Johnny Walker, just kind of cruised to a decision loss in that one and just hasn't been able to show that ability that he did even in the fight with Spann a couple years ago. And Spann, he did have that big knockout win over Dom Reyes, but then kind of faltered back in his fight with Krylov, got submitted in the first round. And that's just kind of been the whole story with Spann, where it's just untapped potential. He'll flash potential in one fight, then look horrible in the next, and just totally untrustworthy guy. And these guys obviously fought recently in a main event, and there was some beef going into the fight, and then Anthony Smith ended up finishing him in the first round. He was dropping him like all over the place, which was very surprising. I mean, Spann could not take Anthony Smith's power. And, I mean, I just don't have a lot to say about this fight. Anthony Smith is fading. Ryan Spann, I mean, you could still argue, I guess he's in his prime, but he's just so inconsistent. It's hard to trust him ever, and his chin is very, very questionable. I'm just going to go with Anthony Smith just because I've seen before that he beat this guy. Ryan Spann can't take his power. He could submit Ryan Spann. I just feel like he's the more durable guy, the more trustworthy guy, where if something bad happens, he could survive and then finish late. And Ryan Spann's the type of guy that will give up that late finish or will kind of wilt when he's in a bad position. And I think Smith is going to be able to take advantage of that again. So I don't know if Smith's going to be quite as dominant and get an early finish, but I'm going to say over the course of 15 minutes at some point, Smith either gets a KO, TKO, or submission win here.